Pretty sure I'm not going to be able to hear live, and I'll try to talk to y'all once I get up to Skype. I hope everybody's having a great day on this Friday. I know I'm so glad it's Friday. I'm so ready to get off and go home, hold my little baby girl, hold my old lady. It's been a long week, y'all. Long week of sacrifice. But it's for the greater good, for the future. So I don't mind the sacrifice with the Lord if it ain't been a long one. Anybody tuning in, I've got a number 6-3 coming from my panel to a junction box up here. I've got 10-2 going out. So I got to split this number 6 wire into two separate branches, 2 separate circuits. So that's what I'm fixing to be doing here. Got one person with me. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a great day. If you will, like, share this stream. Let's get it out. I'm going to reposition you. Hang tight for 1 second. Try to get you up here a little closer to my joint. Here we go. Alright, so this is what we got here. Not sure if y'all can see very well or not, but I'll move the camera and show you the inside of the box if you'd like. Basically, got a number 6 coming in, a 3-phase with 1 neutral. Well, I need 2 circuits out of this, so I'm going to take black and white and go for 1 circuit. And then I'm going to decide which one. I got to look at my circuitry real quick and figure out which of these other ones, conductors, I'm going to phase to neutral. And then I'll have to make it coincide at the panel so that I don't bump phases and everything works like it belongs to. You see, I got 2 10-2s coming in, or going out, and I got a 6-3 coming in. So let me we'll go ahead and make this one up off the rib first. I like to start with my grounds. That's my rule of thumb. That's how I was showed to do it. That's how I've always done it. So always start with your ground. And these are some fairly big wires, so I've got to use big blue wire nuts. I've got one right here. This is your traditional red wire nut. This is the blue wire nut I'll be using today. Definitely bigger. It can hold more wires. If you didn't know, now you know. But alright, there's that. Hey, can one of y'all bring me a grounding pigtail? Competent motherfuckers. Shit. Alright, I'm fixing to go down. I've got to grab a pigtail real quick. I can't go no further. I'm sorry. If you hang tight, I appreciate it. If you don't, I understand. Alright, so I'm sorry. I had a phone call come in. I got a guy fixing to go get me some grounded pigtails. So I'm going to go ahead and move forward right here. And give me 1 second. Sketchy shit. Dude. Hope I get away with this all day. Yeah, so I'm having to stand on a fucking 5-gallon bucket because I got a 39-foot lift, and a 42-foot ceiling. So y'all don't tag OSHA in this post now. Come on. Alright, but back to it. Circuit 6. Blue and white. Alright, so I guess I'll go ahead. 246, black, red, blue. This is circuit 6. That's going to be blue, so I'm going to take my blue and my neutral and make it up for my first IDF cabinet. So I know I said I like to always start with my grounds, and normally I do, but I'm not going to keep the live stream going for 10 minutes while they go get grounded pigtails. I'm not going to do y'all like that. So here we go. I'll go ahead and make my neutral. Once I get my joints made, I'll put a band of tape around them, just showing, you know, what exactly is going where. This number 6 wire, it's an MC, but it's a stranded, so you can still, you know, twist a decent joint with it. Just make sure you strip your number 10 wire, your solid wire, a little long, and you always want to make sure your plastic butt up. That way you don't have copper showing out of your wire nut in the end. And as I'm twisting my joint, I kind of crimp and twist. It helps keep it tight, helps it tuck in there. Then if one's a little longer than the rest, you just clip them even. Makes a beautiful joint. It's secured. I had 3 people in here. I lost somebody. Oh, anytime you make a joint, always give it a tug. Make sure everything's in there like it belongs to be. Y'all excuse my southern accent, but like I said, I'm from South Georgia, so it comes with the territory. Y'all let me know where you're from down in the comments. I'd like to interact with y'all a little bit. If not, that's fine, I understand, but let me know where you're from. And if you will, you know, if you're a religious person, say a prayer for me this evening for safe travels home. You know, we're tearing out at 3 o'clock this evening and headed back to Georgia, but we got to travel on 295 and 95, so we got a lot of traveling to do and on busy interstates. And we got 100 miles to make it, so if you will, say a little prayer that we make it home. I know I'm ready to go home, see my little baby girl. We've been counting down all week. It's been rough on me and her. I can't wait. I'm ready to go right now. It wouldn't bother me one bit to sign out right now and go to the fucking house. That's how homesick I am. Back in the day, doing this shit on the road wasn't nothing, but now having a wife and a family at home, it ain't worth the extra money. I mean, the money's nice, don't get me wrong. You know, $40 an hour for overtime. $40.50 to be exact. That's fair, but I miss my baby. Well, I lost y'all. I guess y'all didn't want to hear about my baby. My bad. But, oh well. Yeah, if you're not already, go check out some of my content. Consider subscribing. I try to post content on the daily, whether it be shorts or long form content. I try to keep stuff posted. I have raffles, you know, I'm trying to do it quarterly. I've had 2 so far since I started doing this. So side note, back to it. Number 8 is my second circuit going that way. So number 8 is a black. So I'm going to have to phase my red out to a neutral and use it as a neutral at the panel. So I've got my white tape here. I'm going to go ahead and phase it out. And when I phase it, I'm going to start back as far as I can. And then I'm going to kind of wrap it at a 45-degree angle, if that makes sense, so that each wrap overlaps itself a little bit. And you want to do this so that you get full coverage, and as long as you're on a 45, you don't end up with the wrinkles in your tape and all that ugly stuff. And look halfway professional. You know, I hate having to phase out wires to different colors, but I mean, I suppose it is what it is. But anytime you're having to do something like this, write down what goes to what. That way you don't get it switched up at your panel. Like me, I'll write circuit 6 is my blue and original neutral, and then I'll write circuit 8, you know, as black and red paired neutral. Dumb it down, make it where it's fucking idiot proof. Because I promise you, no matter if you think it's idiot proof or not, chances are it's not. There's always someone out there that can still fuck it up. There's some stupid people in this world, so keep that in mind. Keep it. You're gonna have to keep it a nice tight tuck, because you got a lot of stuff in this box. So I like to kind of put a curl on them, like a pig's tail almost. It helps me lay them in the box, keep it clean and keep it smooth. So that's what I do as far as that goes. I got somebody else back in there now. If you will, smash that like button. Try to get it out to more people. If you haven't already, consider subscribing if you enjoy this type of content. If not, I appreciate it anyhow, and I appreciate you coming and stopping and watching the stream for a minute. I'm making a few joints for IDF cabinets. I don't want to keep saying the same stuff over and over again, so I won't repeat it. But if you're curious, you know exactly what I'm doing, fall back once this stream goes live, you know, goes public, and check it out. See exactly what I've got going on, what I'm doing, if you will. But yeah. Everybody that has subscribed, thank you. I've had exponential growth so far. I couldn't have done it without y'all. It's been amazing. So thank you. It has been amazing. I never would have imagined I would have gotten this much growth and this much feedback, positivity that I have. So it's amazing, and it's the fuel I need to keep posting every day. Them days I feel down and out and scared to post, you know, that's what keeps me posting, you guys and gals. So thank y'all so much. So back to the top side. Let me know in the comments where you're from. I'm from South Georgia, but I'm working in North Florida right now. Yeah, working in North Florida. Away from the fam, living in the motel. Regretting all my life decisions. not all of them, but the one that led me to this motel and this job. Definitely regretting and double guessing them. It ain't half bad, I suppose. I know y'all seen me strip like that with these strippers. You're not supposed to do that. The only reason I do is because I've been doing it for a long time. I know not to cut into the wire, but you have to be careful stripping with your linemen, strippers, anything like that. If you score the wire, that's going to derate your wire. And if this is, said to hold X amount, it's liable to fail under a lot less than that load. So just something to keep in mind as you're stripping your wire. Make sure not to dig into it and score it, or it'll derate it. So just a little fun fact. I've done it before. I've gotten cussed out, had to rework it, re-pull it. This sucks. I got 4 people here. I want to say that's the most I've had on a live stream. If y'all will, hit this like button. If not, hell with you. No, I'm just playing. But if I made you laugh just then, hit the like button. And let me know where you're from. I've been doing electrical work now. Been doing it for about 7 years. I did not join the apprenticeship program, but luckily the company I work for now, they got a special class worked up for me to be able to work with the teacher that does the apprenticeship program. So I am currently working on trying to get certified, NEC code certified as a journeyman. So if you will, say a little prayer for that. I actually just turned in my first test last night. So hopefully by Monday I'll know what I made on that. That's going to be on the definitions test. I'm considering thinking about going live as I'm studying my code book, doing my worksheets and all. So if that's something you might, think you might would like to join in on the live, let me know, because I'm interested in possibly doing it. Damn, y'all dropped off hard then. Y'all ain't gonna learn nothing, eh? Y'all ain't trying to hear no code talk. That's fine though, I get it. But either way, I appreciate y'all giving me your most valuable thing in this life, which is your time, watching, talking, even though nobody's interacting. I still enjoy it, no matter what. Yeah, like I say, when you skin them like that, you just barely want to get through the plastic. If you ever see a line in the copper there, you've derated it. And you might want to clip it and start fresh. I ain't saying you got to, but if the right person sees that, chances are you're going to get your ass chewed. So, choice is yours. Anytime you've got stranded and solid wires both together under the same joint, strip your stranded wires longer. Strip you 1 inch if you got to. Still work them into your joint. You want to twist and kind of crimp and work them into your joint. You want to ensure that you got a great ground. That's one of your most important key points in this. All your devices, all your units, all your boxes have to be grounded and bonded. Most important of all. So I know 99% of y'all know this. I'm sorry for the ones that do know this, but my channel is aimed at helping the ones that don't know this. Even if they don't do electrical work, I still want to get it out there. So if you know this, if you hear stuff on my channel that's, you're like, man, you're talking like I'm stupid, I'm sorry, but I want the ones that don't understand it to be able to understand it. That's my mission. I want to help make people's lives easier. I want to help draw attention to trade work, whether it be electrical or HVAC or plumbing, whatever you may like. You know, there's not a lot of young folks coming in. And, you know, yes, it's hard work. Yes, it takes a lot of sacrifice. It's hard work. It's hot, but it's an important role in building America. Whether people admit it or not, it is important. We are an important part of the infrastructure of America. I said what I said. I'm sorry. You know, even though the rich men north of Richmond get all my money almost, especially when I'm out of town making $40 an hour. It is what it is. It's got to be done. Someone's got to do it. Why not be me? You know. I about got this joint made. Now I'm just waiting on a grounding pigtail so I can finish bonding my box. And then I can get it closed up, get it labeled and covered. I've already double checked both my receptacles at my IDF cabinets. I found one, problem I had to straighten out. I had about a 1/4 inch worth of copper sticking out from under a joint. That's why you always go back and double check. Even if your most confident guy does it, never trust someone. You always need to go back and check. It only takes a few minutes to do. And like that problem I found, it was on the hot side, on the conductor side. So if that piece of copper would have hit this box, which is grounded to the panel, it would have, it would have dead fucked up, basically, for the ones that don't understand. It would have made a big pop and a boom and a blue flash, and the breaker would have went, and there would have been a problem. So always go back and double check everything before you energize. Be confident. Take as many chances to work outside of your comfort zone as you can. Learn everything you can. I'm a firm believer knowledge is power. That's one thing no one can take from you in life besides maybe a health issue or something. But knowledge is power. The more you know, the better off in life you'll be. You can take that down the road and make more money. It's just good to know. It's good to be able to do stuff on your own and not have to call and ask question after question. But having said that, don't be scared to ask questions. The dumbest question is the one not asked. Ask questions. Nobody expects you to know everything. I don't know everything. I'm no master electrician. I'm in schooling right now myself trying to get certified. But I don't know everything. Ask questions. If you're uncertain about something, even if you think you know, but you're not 100%, ask the question. Don't be scared to take chances. Like I said, work out of your comfort zone. If there's something, you don't feel comfortable doing, but you have the opportunity to, jump on that opportunity. You might not get that opportunity again. Take it while you have it. Another word of advice, overtime's not there all the time. So if you have an opportunity to take overtime, get every bit you can, because it's not always there, especially in construction. Anybody that's worked construction for any amount of time, it usually slacks off around the holidays. It don't pick back up usually till February, March, the beginning of the year. Take all the overtime you can get. That's it, man, y'all. I think I'm done for today on my live. I might go live later, depending on what I'm doing. I know I've got to go land the 6.3 to the panel, land a couple breakers and all, and turn these IDF cabinets hot. And I got to go to the other end of the building and basically do the same thing. Set 2 more receptacles, one on either side, and get that end of the building. There's nothing in this warehouse as of right now, but this is a Swisher Sweep factory, so we're gonna be good here soon. joke, kind of. Yeah, Swisher Sweet Factory, they moving stuff in next week. This $5 million TI we just got, that's like tenant infrastructure is what it stands for. But basically the hole's done, the main power's done. We just come in now and build it out to spec for how the tenant wants and where they need stuff. So we just got that. We're here now. This is the first week down in the motel. Headed back to Georgia today. Y'all will like the stream. Say a prayer for me for safe travels. And I appreciate it. My new catchphrase. Be good, be safe. Don't stick your fingers where you won't stick your face. Y'all have a good one.